What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Mojave Outpost. At least the Mojave Outpost take 2, I guess. It loaded today, obviously. So, small victories. Small victories. We do have this bulk goods trader that we want to check out. So, who's the best warden in the land? It is going to be Anna. Anna, if you would please call them right now. I agree. We don't have any silver. All of our silver's over here. How could you guys do this to me? Haul all the silver. Immediately. Haul all the silver. Also, how is this powered? Like, what is this connected to? That's what I want to know. Oh, it's just all the way over there. It's like, don't worry, guys. I got this. Okay. Now let's see about getting some stuff. Do they have anything we want? Not really. I'll get a little bit of chocolate just so they can have a little bit of chocolate, and that's pretty much going to be it. We'll get a little bit of beer too. That is quite an expensive beer. Alright, I think that's probably going to wrap it up. Chocolate and beer sounds reasonable. Alright, this stuff is not connected at all. Because why would it be? That would make life too easy. I'm trying to do it without running power conduits into the room just because I hate seeing... It's like that. Oh, and we have a raid. This is going splendidly. I hate seeing the power conduits. Why? Why do you let me place it sometimes and then not other times? I don't understand you, game. I don't understand. Alright, well, we have a raid. Pirates, Axemen, attacking immediately. Jack! Do we have a prison set up? We have a room that has some shivs in it, so that'll make an interesting prison. Here you go, buddy. Welcome to the new prison. Did we ever get our turrets built? No, we did not. We are actually out of steel completely. We have to get some mined. Alright, so I guess that's going to be the plan for today. Actually getting the steel mined, that would be good. And then if this game would let me perhaps throw down some conduits. Nope, you're still going to be like that. Alright, that's fine. That's okay. Guts, are you watching, Guts? Are you keeping an eye on Jack? He is so far away. I wonder if he's going to come this way or this way or this way. Well, let's get him out here. Regardless. Please don't go the long way around. Please be intelligent about it. Ooh, there's silver up there. Hoshi, you don't have a pistol. Jules has the pistol, that's right. Anna has nothing. Hoshi has nothing. We have so much power right now that we need to build some form of a battery room. Is this dude coming? Like, seriously, come on, guy. We have things to do. You're wasting our time. Guts got a headshot and somehow he's magically okay. Anna is in not the smartest position ever. You guys can win. Or not. Really? 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 Jules, you could win. He's so confused. He's just like, excuse me? You're just gonna leave like that? Okay. Alright. Capture him. There you go. It would probably be a smart idea to haul the knife out of here. At least I think it would be. Thankfully we're getting some mining done, which is awesome. Oh, it was mentioned that we needed some chairs as well. So we'll get some chairs. We need wood. Did we ever plant like a tree thingy? A tree thingy. No. No, I don't think we did. A growing zone for trees is what I meant. A grove or orchard, or I guess an orchard would require it to have fruit-bearing trees, I suppose. I'm not really sure on the lingo for trees. So we'll plant some stuff here. What grows here? Poplar trees. I don't think I like growing those. I think These guys grow faster. These guys grow in 20 days, so we're going to grow some of these trees. Some of the jungle trees. Going to do a little bit of metagaming. Jules here, health-wise, should be fine. Jack here, health-wise, is missing an eyeball. And has a cataract in his other eye. And already has a bag leg on. He's not doing good, guys. Character-wise, he's actually pretty solid at shooting. Although I don't think he'll be solid at shooting anymore. His efficiency at sight is 15% because he's missing an eye and has a cataract in the other eye. But he could help with stuff. He's incapable of hauling and mining, which is unfortunate, but we can make him clean everything. Help with some art, perhaps. He's psychically hypersensitive, so that sucks. He's lazy, and you know what? We're going to just get him out of here. Just get him out of here. We don't want him. Alright, we need to get some power over here. That way these guys can have a little bit of light in here. We also need to get some floors going, and we still need chairs. They're going to get stools for now. Just some wooden stools, probably. I feel like wooden stools should be sufficient. And it will be sufficient. We have lights going, which is fantastic. And all of these did actually get placed, even though it was telling me no, which is even more fantastic. We're going to get some trees planted. We're going to need to chop down some other trees. Chop all the trees. Anna is doing an amazing job tending our garden. We're getting some steel mines. There's so many muffalo over here. We actually need food pretty badly. So, all is fair in love and war. Tally-ho. These two coolers are not actually set to the proper temperature. I was going to say, they're not actually cooling this area like they should be. But they're just incorrectly set. So that's probably gonna take up a bit of our power. Okay, Jules can help with hunting too. This is silly. What is wrong with him? Nothing's wrong with him. His shooting skill's a 12. You'd think he wouldn't be so bad. He's like hit everything. Oh good. Then you hit Jules. I forgot how dangerous hunting was in this game. Not even for the animals. Seriously, like, how many of them are wounded? Come on. Because Jack exited the map healthy, relations with the Axemen have improved by 15. Well, that's weird. I've been told that that's just a bug, and it doesn't actually do anything. But I just wanted him out of here. I didn't want to have to feed him. That was just silly. Where'd all our chocolate go? I'm just sitting right here. You guys are just... You're going to eat the chocolate. You're not going to put it up for everyone to enjoy in the future. You guys are just... the rudest people. You will eventually get one. I promise. Oh, we forgot to look at the exotic goods trader. I'm sorry. Okay, well... things are going alright for us. We really need to get some batteries up. Just because we have such amazing power generation, we're wasting a lot of juice, a lot of power. Guts has still not killed a single one of these guys yet. You know, it would be interesting if ammo was added to this game. I didn't say it would be fun, I said it would be interesting. Yeah. Alright, well, excuse me. I'm actually a little more tired than I thought. Guts has finally successfully killed one thing, and he's like, alright, I'm feeling good about myself. We are going... so much blood. Jules is going to come out here. She's fully healed after being shot in the back by Guts. Alright, we are thinning the herd, getting some leather. We'll be getting some meat. This is actually cooling quite nicely. We're still not losing any power as to be expected. Because these take very little now. At least, I think they... Ooh, muffalo revenge. She's like, no, I'm going home. At least I think they used to take more power. I thought for some reason they used to take up to like 300 or 500, something like that. Guts, if you could just come out here, please. That would be spectacular. If you could hit it. Thank you. Just go punch it to death. I can trust you to do that, right? That's actually going to take a while. It's like you guys interrupted my beauty sleep for this. Come on now. Can't even haul your kill in because you're not a hauler. Well, that's fine, I guess. Ooh, we got a turret built, which, I mean, I guess I should get into the habit of doing this. Yes, just for the sake of getting into the habit of doing it, but we don't actually need to toggle them right now. So yeah, where are we gonna put this battery thing? For some reason I want to call it the battery barn. I don't know why. Wasn't there a store called the Pottery Barn? I feel like that was a place here in America. The Pottery Barn. It probably is still a place. Jules is eager to get started again after having been scared off by that other muffalo earlier. We will unforbid this one and make her haul it. With her luck, she'd probably kill the boom rat. Actually, that could be pretty good. Unless it burns all of them. Haul this, please. And I feel like we should floor this area in, mostly because it looks terrible. We're storing our raw meats on the floor, which is not... Oh. Jules, did he shoot you again? Come on. Jules, you need to get better at shooting, but I don't trust you anymore. I don't trust you at all. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, a bulk goods trader's here. This is silly. Anna, if you could give them a ring, please. Is there anything we would like? I doubt it. We could buy... Nope. We have the simple meal. We could buy some nutrient-based meals just to get them going, but I think we'll be fine. Especially if I actually enable... who's cooking? Anna can cook. Okay, she can make fine meals. I was going to say, if I actually enable the use of meat for simple meals. But we have all this food up here that is just sitting here. Guts, you can do this. And I think, I mean, I still want to wall this area off. We still need to get the silver up here. We still need to get some of the steel down here. I think maybe once we get this steel... Oh, there's even more down here. Wow. That's a lot. Yeah, well, I don't remember what I was going to say. We need to get crafting hall going, so we'll probably work on that after all this stuff has been hauled in, all the mining's finished and stuff. I'm gonna let them do their thing for a little while. One of the comments, I don't remember if it was on a vanilla RimWorld video or a modded RimWorld video, but one of the comments was asking me about some features that I'd like to see in the game, or what I'd like to see in the next patch, I believe the question was, and I kind of want to talk about that. The person that had the comment suggested that something like a pirate merchant, some form of transportation system, either like a little buggy or something you could drive around, or like a rover, or having some sort of like railway system in the game. I think that would actually be pretty cool. Especially like the buggy idea, I think would be pretty awesome, just because it takes a while. Like, if we're over here, we're actually fairly centrally located on this map, so it wouldn't be too bad, but like going all the way out to get any sort of cargo drops is actually a really big chore. And a lot of the times I'll ignore cargo drops just because they're so far away and it would take them so long to just walk out there. Like, for instance, these survival meals, I'm never going to go get these because they're just too far away. Unless we just are super desperate for food, I'm not ever going to get them. And I will enable meat for these, just not human meat. We're not doing the cannibal thing at the moment. So yeah, I think some sort of vehicle would actually be really cool. Maybe eventually add some sort of tech where you can slowly build it piece by piece, or like you have to scavenge parts and have it like engineered from mech parts or something like that. I think that would be pretty cool. As for what I would like to see in the future, I want to see better diplomacy stuff. I think I've talked about this before, but I want to see like better interactions between factions. I think in modded RimWorld you do have the option to, whenever you have guests, they have a little guest tab, and you can have your warden go out and talk to them and try to improve faction relations. I think that's pretty cool. I also think it would be nice if, and I know I've said this before, if you could have like a spare house or a spare like apartment or something like that, and anyone that's visiting could actually stay there, or you could have travelers that are just like passing through and they're just stopping by, that would maybe open up some trade for some rare items that you wouldn't normally be able to get, or like there'll be rare items that are kind of on the cheap because you know you're showing them nice hospitality and they want to pay it forward. So something like that, where you can have the guests actually just stay instead of sleeping on the floor. Maybe some sort of like tavern or saloon type building would be pretty cool, like building a saloon with some rooms on the side or something like that they could stay in. That I think that would be pretty cool. Also, if the factions could actually actively go to war with one another, I think that would be pretty awesome. I know this would be like some whole other AI scripting thing, but if they could, like, you could just get like a pop-up message or something saying you've heard news about like faction A going to war with faction B, and then maybe anyone that was in that war, whenever you see them, they'll like have a chance to have higher injuries or more injuries, or just injuries period, or their gear will be a little bit more damaged. They'll be like a little worse for wear just because it's wartime. I think something like that, where they could actually eventually kill each other off and then new factions could move in, would be pretty fancy. And I definitely want to eventually, I don't know if it's ever going to be possible, but eventually like travel off map and attack pirates, because I think that would be amazing. Get like a colony full of bionics with like the best weapons and armor in the game, and then just have them go on their merry way, destroying absolutely everything. I think that would be a lot of fun. Alright, so yeah, that's kind of something that I'd like to see put in the game. And I'm sure the diplomacy system isn't done. Even something as simple as like No Moria right now. If you guys have ever played that game, or even if you haven't played that game, the other factions, you can host an ambassador, and you'll build them a room, and they'll require like a nicer room than your typical gnome, your typical colonist, but they'll open up like trade relations, so you can like send someone to go trade with them, or like they'll send traders to come stop at your place and they'll set up, and something like that would even be neat. So yeah, like I said, I know this game's not anywhere near done, and there's already a ton of mods that take care of a lot of the little things that people would like to see. But yeah, those are just a few things that I'd like to see. Because I mean, I like the building right now. I think the research tree definitely needs beefing up to somewhere along the lines of the modded RimWorld stuff you can do. But like I said, it's still an alpha game, and it's still got some ways to go, and also modders are already taking care of it, so it makes sense to let them keep doing what they're already doing and work on the core game and adding new features that they aren't necessarily adding yet. So I completely understand that perspective as well. I think the sappers are actually a really neat addition, just because they circumvent a lot of like they make you a little more uncomfortable, I guess. And I like that. Alright, Guts is almost done. We have 2 more things to mine out over here. Please don't shoot Hoshi. Have you even hit him yet? No, you have not. Well, lunchtime. Oh, yes. Alright. I'm still just wanting them to get their work done. I would like someone to do plant cutting. What has Anna been doing? I guess she's been spending most of her time doing growing. Is she our only grower? No. Hoshi can grow, but he's doing other stuff. You know what, Hoshi? Why don't you do plant cutting as a 2? And then do growing as a 3. That way Anna isn't the only one doing it. And then we can get some of this wood done. That way we can get proper floors. I think that would be pretty incredible. Look at that. Tree already getting chopped up. Super, super excellent. And as for this will be our crafting room. How big are you? You will be a 10 by, I think it's like 9. Yeah, 10 by 9. It'll be okay. It was mentioned that it needs to be a minimum of 10 by 10 because the leather and stuff takes up so much room. If I do it at 10 by 10, it'll be 1 block over too far, and I can't do that. I can't do it. I think this will be fine, especially since they're just going to be able to walk into this area. And if we need to in the future, we could perhaps build another one of these rooms up here. And then create an outer wall over here. I plan on, instead of replacing all of these wooden walls, actually just taking blocks that we have and then just building an outer shell, if you will, around our main perimeter structures, and then we'll have another wall that will probably have some sort of traps in between. Maybe like if we have a wall come down here, maybe we'll stick a turret right here with a few mines every few feet or so. We'll get it sorted. We will get it sorted. Do we not have a dumping stockpile? We don't actually have a dumping stockpile, do we? I kind of want to use it, or do one in this area right here for just the rocks and slag chunks, and then we can put the other stuff maybe over here. I think that should work. We can dig out a little like side area over here for right now and just put chunks in it. That's why they're not hauling these things, because we can't haul them anywhere. Let's just put one down right now. Dumping stockpile here. Just put everything in there. No corpses, please. All the chunks. Put them in there. There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Alright, we have some wood, so I wouldn't mind seeing some floors go in. Of course, I would like to see some floors go in here first, and I was thinking we might actually be able to add a room onto this. I wasn't actually thinking that, it just kind of popped into my head. So we would actually still have a gap down here. The only issue would be he wouldn't get a vent, he would just get a door. Unless we made his room slightly bigger, like this. After all, he is almost royalty, right? What was he? The medieval lord. So yeah, he, you know, medieval lord that got abducted and frozen, and now he's here. So he could get a door and a little vent. I actually rather enjoy that idea. Let's do that. Let's get him his own room. And then we will put in a, what are these? These are granite doors. Do we actually have granite? I don't think we have any granite blocks at all anywhere. What are you made out of? Sandstone? Yep, you're sandstone. You're sandstone. You're both sandstone. Don't do this to me. I mean, I know we could take this wall apart, which is tempting. Let's do it. Alright, pirate merchants. Let's check these guys out real quick. Where's Anna? Planting some trees. Come check out the... Oh, I guess I missed that. I guess that was from earlier. Okay, ancient danger. Okay. Let's toggle the power on. There's a scyther inside, which I was kind of expecting. If you could come outside, though. Oh, look at that shot. Oh, look at that shot. Jules, if you could come over here, and Anna and Hoshi, if you could come in here. Hang out inside. Our turrets are just slightly out of range and in range. Okay, everyone go inside. Guts, can you hit him from here? You can? Good talk. He can hit you from there. Ooh. He had his eyes on you. Still does. Guts, you're not really that great at shooting. Just as an aside. Sort of. It's not even an aside, it's pertinent to this conversation. You hit your own wall. How do you do this? That's saying you couldn't even hit the broadside of a barn. Well, Guts could, but only if he wasn't actively trying to. Alright, so he's going to stay there for a little while. I guess over here, we will put in our dumping stockpile for corpses and things. No rotten things, just corpses and things. And we will continue our deconstruction of this ancient burial tomb so that we may have access to granite blocks. A starship janitor is visiting, or not visiting, calls us. She's being chased by tribespeople from Vasallo of Anteater. He begs for safety. Where was he getting she from? I don't know. Curtis Ski, Stalesky. Guts is wounded. I'm gonna ignore him. I know. I'm sorry you died. I would just prefer if Guts wasn't bleeding and if you could treat him. But now we have granite blocks to make his granite door out of, which makes me super happy because it'll match all of the other doors in this area. And then we still have one space for the cooler. Yes, it's almost like I planned this out exactly. Almost like that. It's not like that at all, but it's almost like that. And you know what? Because we need him to be at his tip-top best, he's going to get a big boy bed. Guts is now better. And you know what? I am now better. Let's unforbid all this. Unfortunately, we do have to worry about lightning opening these up. I guess we could just we could seal it back up. That is always an option. We have lots of meat, which is good stuff. Hopefully we don't lose it to some sort of solar flare or something like that. Let's go ahead and switch this back off because we do not need the turrets of justice right now. Where are you connected? Okay, they're both connected to their own little lines, which of course does make me happy. It's the little things that keep you sane. This needs one more wood. Someone's just like, that one more board, boss. I can't do it. I can't do it, guys. Now that everything's hunted and pretty much hauled and we're kind of set, it's unfortunately about time to wrap up the episode. But I was going to say we could start working on this. Structure-wise, we're going to dig all of it out and replace it with wood. I know that's kind of a waste. But this one wall is going to be wood, so they all need to be wood because that's how I do. This can be medical bed for right now. And then this one will be Guts bed because he is a noble and deserves the best stuff. And we need some lights, actually. I would enjoy having some lights in here. So if the cooler's going to be right there, figure maybe we should put a light here in the corner. Eventually, I would like to have a TV in here with maybe a couple of nice chairs for them. Let's get the power going over here-ish. Yeah. This is going to be good. Alright, so floors as well. While I'm still thinking about it, wood floors. I do miss the wood plank floors. I really do. Let's do the interior like so. And we will have a metal tile right at the front. And then we'll probably do stone pathways because I miss the stone pathways. that we had. We're not going to make them out of a rock that we don't have, a la Lake Town, that was like, we'll all make marble floors when we have no marble on the map at all. Wasting all of our silver. Yep. And we still need a battery room. That would probably be very important to get. Maybe we could just build a little wooden shack right here to hold a few extra batteries. Or something. Like just a little outbuilding or something like this. Batteries are 2, so if we made it 1 bigger, if we connected it up to here, then we could do something like 2, 3 batteries. Oh no, we didn't need to. No, we did need to make it 1 bigger. We could do something like that. But then that's not over here. The OCD guys, I'm sorry. It's annoying for me too. We'll figure it out some other time. These guys have wooden floors, which is super awesome. How are you guys doing needs wise? It's not a very spacious room, but that's okay. He's extremely comfortable. We have a singular mad animal. It is a boom rat, which actually frightens me a little bit. So we're gonna toggle this power back on. Watch it probably blow everyone up. And there's the boom rat. Hoshi, no! Hoshi, no! Hoshi. Guts, don't follow it! Hoshi! Hoshi, you need to get indoors. Ow! Hoshi's on fire. Hoshi's on fire. Rescue Hoshi. Toggle the switch. Gun turret cooling. Excellent. Alright, hospital bed would probably be excellent. Let's get brewing. Let's go ahead and get the brewing up. Okay, well, I think that's probably going to wrap up this episode of RimWorld. I feel like we accomplished a good amount of stuff, and that always makes me happy. Unfortunately, I am going to have to pick up this comms console and this research bench, just because we won't be able to floor in behind them, and that will bug me. Even though I won't be able to see it, I will be able to tell. I will be able to tell. Oh, they can do it. They just can't get this one. Shh. I won't tell if you won't. Yeah. Alright, well, that's going to be the end of this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks for watching, and have a good one.